the panel to try the above entitled cause find the defendant, Jonathan Knight, guilty of felony, to wit, first-degree murder of Kason Guyton.
As you just heard, Jonathan Knight was found guilty of murder in the death of a 5-year-old boy, the most serious of the 12 counts he was charged with. Jurors have reached a verdict in today's trial. Knight was accused of shooting and killing 5-year-old Kason Guyton back in 2017. You'll remember jurors reached a partial verdict Friday, and the judge asked them to continue deliberating.
Eyewitness News reporter Micah Thomas was in the courtroom for most of the trial. And Micah, how did today's hearing end up?
Yes, Michael Rochelle, after reaching a partial verdict on Friday, the jury in the murder trial of 5-year-old Kason Guyton found the defendant, Jonathan Knight, guilty of the remaining charges this morning. It has been 7 years since 5-year-old Kason Guyton's life was cut short after he was shot and killed in a car-to-car shooting in February 2017. Today, his family got justice as a Kern County jury found Jonathan Knight guilty on 11 of the 12 counts he was charged with, including first-degree murder, attempted murder, and 3 counts of shooting at an occupied vehicle. Knight pled no contest to the 12th count. Hours before the deadly shooting, Knight was involved in a fight at the mall with rival East Side Crip gang members. After the argument, Knight met with his cousin and former co-defendant Jeremy King, setting out for revenge. The two drove by the City Place apartments where they knew one member of the East Side Crips visited frequently. On their hunt, Knight spotted another member from the East Side Crips, Davon Vercher. Knight opened fire on the back of the vehicle, emptying the clip of his Glock 19. More than 9 bullets struck the back of the vehicle, but it was a single bullet that passed through the trunk of the car and through the rear seat that ended Kason's life. At the start of the investigation, law enforcement struggled to find leads in the case, and it wasn't until 9 months later that a suspect vehicle was identified. 2 months after, the FBI and Bakersfield Police Department had a major breakthrough, arresting Knight and several other members of the West Side Crips. Wiretap calls led law enforcement to believe Knight and King were primary suspects in the case. The two, however, weren't formally charged until September 2019. Last month, Jeremy King took a plea deal in exchange for giving prosecution information regarding the case. King also took the stand telling the prosecution that he was the driver and Knight fired the fatal shots after feeling embarrassed by the mall incident. Knight's attorney, Tim Hennessy, argued that Knight was not involved in the shooting and that King possibly acted on his own. During the nearly 1-month trial, prosecutor Eric Smith called over 60 witnesses and presented nearly 100 pieces of evidence, all of which led the jury to find Knight guilty of 11 charges. Knight is scheduled to be sentenced November 19th and faces life in prison. Knight's plea of no contest for the 12th count eliminated the need for an additional part of the trial, and this count relates to participating in a street gang. In studio, Micah Thomas, Eyewitness News.
Hi, I'm Rochelle Murcia with Eyewitness News Bakersfield Now on YouTube. Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel where we have tons of great content to choose from. While you're here, go ahead and click on the subscribe button right there. That way you can stay up to date on all the things related within Kern County. Thanks for watching.